Pretty incredible news coming out in the last 24 hours as we have an official declaration of war. An offensive has been approved. The United States is vocalizing their concern as they're saying that we are about to see a new level of war starting here very soon, the likes of which we have not yet seen. The offensives are about to go up a notch with what has been unfolding. Now, this is all concerning the United States, Israel, Hezbollah, Lebanon, Cyprus, and Iran as well. So let me know your thoughts. Are we going to be seeing this intensify into World War III? The concerns that several of nations are about to get pulled into this official offensive that has been approved in just the last 24 hours, and we're seeing responses across the board. But first, let me share with you what it is that the United States is vocalizing. Now, right now, the United States is saying that they are concerned with what is unfolding. This coming out today. This is linked in the description below. All sources are cited coming out today from CNN, and there are many sources reporting on this now. The United States is vocalizing their concern about Israel's Iron Dome, that it could be overwhelmed in the war that is about to unfold right now with Hezbollah. Now, in addition to that, as I mentioned, this coming out yesterday, Israel says that they are prepared and ready for all-out war. Official war has been approved with Lebanon, and they're saying that this is going to be taking it to a whole nother level. We've seen Israel fighting with Hamas in the Gaza Strip, but
Shalom Yashar Allah. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to your hopeful Latakim out there laboring that are pushing this word, truth, and its sincerity. This is your brother Amar from the GMS Boise, Idaho camp, coming at you with a World War III update and rumors of war. As we did the Akim, the Ak Hananya, and I did a sit down earlier this week, yesterday actually, about the rumors of war and what's going on with the escalation of tensions worldwide, and just reporting on it as we see in this video. Another rumor of war is the next escalation of Israel full blown going after Lebanon. And the reason that they are going after Lebanon is because the majority of the rockets that come from, Houthis and Hamas come from that country. And so, because they're what they call a sanctuary country for the so-called terrorist-run organizations. So they see Lebanon as, a straight direct enemy, and they have been in wars with Lebanon directly in the past. So this is really nothing new, kind of just circling the block with conflicts in that region. But, we're going to see an incursion, what they call the Blitzkrieg. Which the Blitzkrieg is Israel is going to move a lot of troops very quickly deep into the country of that he's occupying, which in this case would be Lebanon, so quickly to the point that they're overwhelmed. And that's the same thing that Hitler did in World War II. They called it a blitzkrieg tactic. He just moved tanks, heavy machinery, jets, all at the same time. And that has been a modern playbook for every modern war since then. It was always move quick on the enemy so that they don't have a chance to, make defenses. So in this case, this is just another rumor of war that I wanted to bring up, and I'll get some scriptures, but I thought that was an edifying video. The next picture that I have is what happened yesterday. This is June 20th. That video was posted yesterday, June 19th, as well as this picture. This is update. New world emerges. U.S. will declare war against China for Taiwan. Russia will declare war on U.S. and South Korea for North Korea, because the military alliance that was just made with Kim Jong-un of North Korea and Vladimir Putin, when he went over there and they signed agreements of military alliances, man, it's happening. This is happening. There's no coincidence why the draft was approved, and also the age was raised 2 years. So this is all coming to World War III and ultimately going towards the prophecy of the scriptures, man, because all this news is just something that we use to show the world that scriptures are the truth, because everything that scriptures says will happen. That third woe is coming quickly. And this is another one, that picture that I thought, and a news article, you can look it up, that I thought was interesting. This is Russia considers stationing ballistic missiles south of the U.S. border after declaring Mexico a military ally. So, ooh, man. Just as the United States was trying to label certain cartels in Mexico as a terrorist organization, so that they have the full legal right to almost pretty much invade Mexico, because that's something they've been wanting to do. They see Mexico is on the come up, and they don't want them to get any bigger. Not to say that this is so, major in prophecy, but it's showing that Russia has literally got, big balls to put missiles right on the United States' doorstep, which is something that the United States can say nothing against, because they have done the exact same to Russia and also other countries around the world. Every country around the world, they have military bases touching them, man. That's why it says that they sit upon many waters. They have that's the embassies that they have, but also this strong arm of Esau is his military industrial complex that he has throughout the world. So this is something that's happening. This is real, and these are, things that are ultimately going to transpire here in the near future. So the first scripture that I wanted to get was straight to the point, Matthew 24:6, because this is what we are hearing right now. Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And the end is not yet, meaning we're still waiting for the charagma, the MOT to the bizo, to come out, the crash of the US dollar, ultimately United States crumbling, state of sedition among men, lack of food, famine. There's so many things that have to transpire. And this is just one of many things that are going to cause the world, to turn into complete chaos, in turn, Jacob's trouble, not to mention the natural disasters. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai sending his left-handed death angels out here, spirits jumping on people, Gurga troops throwing people in camps, because I don't see this Gen Z going to war. This could be something that could start the sedition among men, that to cause all those things to transpire. Not to mention the new pestilence that they're saying. So there is on and on and on. There's literally so much going on, and that's just what I can think of off the top of my head. If I would it give you even more information about stuff that's, I can write down articles. I mean, you can only say so much in a video, and I want to keep it short, straight and to the point. But the point being that this is very much so aligning with scriptures as we know them. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And that's what we're seeing with these different countries making alliances. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So that's all trifecta, which is a perfection of destruction that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to bring on this place. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So, amen. This is happening. This is happening right now, and everyone's going to see it. This is 2nd Esdras 16, right at the top. Verse 1, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. That's literally almost the four corners of the world, including all the nations. Babylon, America, you could attribute that to Esau, Edom. Asia, over there, Moab, Ammon, North Korea. Woe be unto thee, Egypt. You got the Hamitic nations right there. And Syria, which is the so-called Middle East. So this is a worldwide event. Woe, destruction. Ultimately being these heathen nations, because all these are heathens right here, of nations controlling. Verse 1, even though we know our people are mingled amongst them, these are heathen controlled nations. Verse 2, gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Hence being the draft that just got passed. Bewail your children, because all these Gen Z, the 26 and under, the Lord has allotted to go out and to be in that draft. The Lord is going to have them out there, man. Verse 3 is catching judgment, because whoever goes ain't coming back. Verse 3, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Because the sword is coming by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, ultimately using those nuclear missiles, the chariots, Esau, Edom, so many killing instruments that the Lord is going to use on this place, man. Verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? No one is turning back the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Verse 5, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? No one. Because this is judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and righteous judgment. Because for our kingdom to come, this one must fall. You have to understand that we have to go through these things. And this is a trial of all the brothers, sisters, the believers. This is a trial of their faith to see if they're actually going to fold and take that charagma, because that's ultimately what it's going to come down to, whether you're going to bend the knee and bow down to this image of the beast, being that charagma and accepting it underneath your skin, physical mark. So do not take that. That is the ultimate test on top of all these trials that are going to be coming with these rumors of war. So Lord willing that this lesson was edifying to the elect. Until next time, Shalom.